You get a sleeper truck, all right, which we all know what that looks like. There's your sleeper truck. Your standard sleeper truck. There's also a long nose, which makes turning this a little bit harder, kind of like your Peterbilt. Your flat nose Peterbilt. I can never remember those numbers. 747? No, that's Boeing. Peterbilt. Seven. No, what is the Peterbilt's called again? I keep forgetting. I'm the worst with numbers. We can also have a day cab. So that's nice. Look at that, nice little tiny little day cab. We can go. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. We can go to yard truck. Now, if you really want to go through the game really easily, this is what you want. You want this yard truck here. Okay? If you have a yard truck, oh god, Jesus, the bloody steering's gone back to crap again. Oh, I prefer to have a little, auto return. But anyway, so we're gonna go over to. Oh, sorry, the axles are halfway up the trailer. That's a ridiculous position. All right, let's go ahead and let's. Every time you configure, you got to restart the level. That's the only way I was able to do it. All right, but you can have a. Hey, look, we can have a split axle now. For all the people complaining that my game doesn't have a split axle, you have a split axle now. Or this is a split axle forward. Hold on a second. Seriously, I need to get this fixed. Let's do the split axle. Yeah, split axle back. This is your general split axle. All right. Hold on. Let me get the G-hub back up again. Return to center. Okay, we got something going on. Okay, this is what I want. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Are you even... oh, there we go. Anyway, so we have a split axle. Now, the turning point will be basically the very center right here. All right, so that's not your best. But anyway, so if you had your split axles forward, it'd be a different story. Now, of course, with your split axle, you definitely don't want to be... you definitely don't want to be taking those turns quite tight because you will drag the crap out of your tires. It's not so bad with the 4-axle trailers because you have more weight divided over or spread over 4 axles. But when you only have 2 axles, you definitely want to not be taking those sharp turns or jackknifing extremely hard. All right. So anyway, oh boy, there we go, nearly there. Yeah, you got so much. Oops, it is. You got so much forgiveness when you have a yard truck. I've only ever driven a yard truck once. What can you play this on? You can play this on your PC or on your phone. Oh, seriously? Hold on. Or yeah, PC or your phone. Or you can play in real life. But you got to become a truck driver for that. But there we go.